Hi, friends. Happy Easter. And I just came out of the sauna. So if I look a little toasty, that is why. As you're hopping on, can you say hi so I know that you are here? But I just had some thoughts and musings of what I want this channel to be and where do I want to focus my attention going forward, right? Because there's only so much time in a day, and I want to be able to use it for my own good as well as for your own good. So, this should be interactive. If you're hopping on, give me your comments, give me your thoughts, because that is what I'm here for. But who is this channel, is this space for, was one thing that I really started thinking. And what is my niche? A lot of people say, what is your niche, right? And there's people that are very, very specific to fantasy, romantasy, romance, thrillers, whatever, right? Nonfiction. There are people that are very, very specific. And in many cases, if you're looking to grow, people say niche down, niche down, niche down, right? But I don't want to niche down. That is my problem. But I don't think that is my problem because I think there are plenty of people out there like me who read all kinds of different books, and that is fantastic. I don't need to just read romance. I don't need to just read nonfiction. I don't need to just read fantasy. I don't need to narrow myself into one thing. And I think that will, one, keep me enjoying creating content and showing up in all these different ways because I love talking about all those things. And you know what? If you are someone that likes all the different things, you're my people, right? You are my people. And if you're also someone that is like, oh man, I read way too much. I wasn't supposed to spend all that time on reading instead of doing my other stuff. You are my people too. So, a lot of my hopes for this is okay, you are my people. One, if you love reading all kinds of genres. As you can see from my stuff here, I read all kinds of stuff. And this is even just a tiny part of it because I usually don't keep very many books. So if you are here for all the aesthetic book, like rooms that are beautiful book rooms, and you have the physical book for everything, people have very pretty graphics. And that's just never going to be me. So, if you are looking for that, this is not the place. But if you are someone that loves reading all kinds of genres and talking about it in a respectful way, because if you are not respectful with your comments or like opinions, because everybody is going to have differing opinions, and that is beautiful, but if you can't do it respectfully, this is not the place for you. Pass, please move on. I don't want any of that negativity, right? We can all talk about things, what we liked, what we didn't like, and be like, oh, curious, why did you not like that thing? That is absolutely fantastic. And I do that with so many of my friends. And that is why I value, because I want to know the different perspectives. I want to know the different opinions. And I want to know all your different theories or whatever it might be with these books, right? There is beauty in differing opinions and perspectives. So if you have those, you are welcome here. And I would love, love, love to hear from you. Also, if you are someone that wants to keep learning, you are welcome here and you are my people. I am a perpetual learner, and that is why I love books in all kinds of different ways. Like I said, all genres, right? I have, okay, there's like spiritual stuff up here. I have parenting stuff. I have like influencer, businessy, power, um, kids, I guess sibling stuff. Oh, yeah, I already said parenting, daring greatly, right? I have all kinds of personal growth, business, stuff. I don't have any memoirs, although, oh, I have memoir down here. Even though I love memoirs and autobiographies and stuff like that, but I don't keep a lot of the books. A lot of it is audiobook because if you are an audiobook lover, you are welcome here. You have found a home. At least you are my people. Because as a busy working mom, I cannot physically sit down with a book a lot. I also have my YouTube channel. I have like all these other social stuff, right? Audiobooks are how I do my thing on my commutes, on my like chore time, on my other stuff time. Audiobooks. That's why I don't have a ton of books, but some of these are my favorite things. I'm going to digress. I just got the autographed version. Oh, you can't see it off of. I just got the autographed version of. Look at that. So excited. Okay, because I listened to that on Audible, and like I said, I debated, but then my husband was wonderful and pushed me to get it. So thank you, husband, for just giving me the little nudge to go allow myself to get it. Anyway, fantasy, romantasy, romance, all kinds of stuff is here. What's behind here? Oh yeah, you got some like dark romance, spicy romance, Japanese books, Harry Potter, all kinds of other kids' books. There's tons of stuff here. So my point is, if you like reading all kinds of stuff, you are my people, and this is who I want to serve here, right? Because I'm not going to niche down just to niche down, and that's okay. That's going to have to be okay. If I don't grow. That's fine. You know what? I just do it for fun then. I'd rather do it for fun than keep growing and then it just gets not fun and I feel like I have to do it. But also, if you care about other people and want to learn about loving people better, you are my people. You are my tribe. That is who I am trying to serve because, people mock romance books and stuff, but I think I love them because you see so much and you learn so much about love, right? And not just a romantic love, but you learn about love in romance books in all of the different relationships. And I absolutely love that. When I see really great best friend dynamics or really great parent dynamics or really great like um, uh, parent type person, what do you call it? Parent figure relationships. I love that. Coworker relationships, just people that support one another and love each other in the brokenness, love each other by seeing the other person completely. That is what I absolutely love. And I know I've had a conversation with different authors in the past. Recently, I had a interview with Cara Bastone that's on my YouTube channel, but we talked about the everyday love stories and how that can be really magical. And sometimes we don't give it enough like I don't know enough glory, enough um, joy in that because we keep looking for those huge, big, unrealistic love in books, in fiction books. But there is such beauty in looking at the everyday and seeing that written out and seeing that play out and seeing people really feel seen and accepted. Because that's what we want in at the bottom, at the end of the day, right? That's the bottom line. We all want to be seen. We all want to be loved. And I think that is truly why I really like romance books. Anyway, if you're hopping in, please say hi and jump in on some of your favorite themes, or your favorite genres. Do you read all kind of genres? Because I think it's really important. I think it's really important to have a mix of different things that we read. And that's how we learn, that's how we perceive. And I would love to get all kinds of recs. So what are you going to get here? You're going to get all sort of book recommendations, book reviews from me. I do monthly reviews. I haven't really been doing weekly reviews, but if there are books that really pop out to me and I do more in-depth things, you will absolutely see that. You're going to see author interviews. You're going to see book-ish stuff. So you might see kind of offshoot things of um, like, ooh, that was a burp. Book merch. Oh, speaking of book merch, or just fun events or things related to books and reading and writing and all that jazz. Because I think books are that's how we have knowledge, right? For our kids too. My kids love books, and so you'll also see kids book stuff here. As you can see, well, not all of it. There's a lot of kids book stuff down here. These had to go sideways because they don't fit tallways. There's also some stuff at the bottom, but there's a bunch of stuff here. My kids absolutely love books, and we don't have a ton of kids books because we get most of it from the library. The library is our best friend. If you do not use the library, friends, you're missing out. You are missing out. We have several. I don't even know how many library cards we have because we have moved around and things, but a lot of places you do not need to live in that particular city to have a library card. Have multiple library cards, friends. If you do Holds and Libby and Hoopla and all that stuff, you get in all the different lines, hold lines and stuff. So just get multiple library cards. And if you like libraries and if you like Libby and if you like all that kind of stuff, you are welcome here. This is your home. What else? Who else? What else? If you have questions, let me know. Drop them in the comments. And I want this to be an interactive place. Oh, I remember. I want to start a book club. So if you are interested in a book club, where we talk about all kinds of books. And I'm still trying to figure out what that might look like because I'm trying to read not as crazy. And I know we all read at very different speeds. I listen to Audible or I listen to audiobooks at 2x, and I know other people do not. I know other people digest it so much better in a physical book, and you don't have as much time to do that. Like I said, busy mom, right? A lot of people do not have that time to sit down. And so I want it to be something that everybody can participate in, even though you read at a different speed and you might have different interests. So I'm going to flop around different genres. I know that for sure. I know I'm going to pick one book a month that we are going to discuss together. And otherwise, I haven't figured it out yet. So if you have suggestions on how that might work or how that might benefit you to discuss, to have a place to talk to people, because in real life, I don't necessarily have people that read all the same books. I recommend things and then I get really excited when people actually take me up on it and read it. Even if they don't like it, I get really excited that they tried. Um, and I need to find some more in real life book friends. But with that said, we're going to do this. I'm going to do this. Whether you join me or not, I am going to start it, and whoever joins me, it's going to be fun. Platform wise, I am still deciding also because I do have a Facebook group for wellness moms, whole wellness moms, because I think reading is part of my wellness for sure, but I think it is for a lot of people. Reading is an outlet or a way for people to kind of escape or just learn new things and keep improving themselves. So I am debating, can I go live in several different places all at once so that we can all participate together? Um, if that is a possibility, I would absolutely love that. So suggestions are all welcome. Questions are all welcome. And otherwise, happy Easter, friends. And I can't wait to see where this goes. And like I said, if you fit all of those things and if you can be respectful with all the different readings and opinions that you have, I am so excited you're here. See you soon.